Hello, and welcome to the third video of the Unreal 5 series. This video will feature Nanite, another one of Unreal's brand new features. Nanite allows multi-million polygon scenes to be constructed efficiently and run smoothly without any perceivable loss of performance. Importing large polycount files with minimal cleanup work is also possible. To understand this a little better, let's take a look at a standard workflow for a 3D model and understand how the process was done in the past. As mentioned before, any 3D model in computer graphics is made up of tiny little shapes called polygons. Traditionally, the lower the poly count, the better the performance yield. It's this principle that leads artists to create levels of detail, or LODs for short, for their models. LODs are essentially varying levels of poly count of a given model. The closer the model is to the camera, the more polygons it will need to show intricate detail. The inverse is also true for models that are far away from the camera. As you move away from the camera, smaller details become less visible, and thus performance is saved by swapping to these lower poly models. As you can imagine, this is a time-intensive process. What's great, however, is that Nanite does this process completely autonomously and happens in the background when importing meshes. To illustrate this, let's take a quick look at this example scene. Here is a 3D scan of a statue that has over 750,000 polygons. Prior to Nanite, you would have to have a combination of lower poly meshes or proxies and billboards to maintain performance in such a large scene. However, with Nanite, all of these meshes in the scene are real objects. No proxies, no faking the illusion of detail. With this workflow, the artist can now freely construct the scene without needing to do any prep work beforehand because of the way Nanite handles this in the background. One final, and perhaps more practical example, is the city sample found on the Unreal 5 marketplace. As you can see, the entire scene is comprised of Nanite objects, and if we switch our viewport to show Nanite triangles, you can see in real time the number of triangles changing on the fly as objects get closer and further away from the camera. And that about wraps it up for Nanite. In our next video, we'll take a look at Megascans, another useful addition to the Unreal 5 ecosystem. If you want to learn more about Unreal 5 or are interested in more videos about emerging 3D technology, subscribe to our channel.